Hey guys, so I have been on RedNote now for one solid week. And RedNote or Xiao Hong Shu. And I thought it would be cool to share my observations, the positives, the negatives, which are not many, and just general observations. And hopefully, you'll find it helpful. Musaeus has loved RedNote. They love cats on RedNote. So I think the big picture observation is that it's not a TikTok clone at all. I think it's kind of closer to Instagram and specifically Reels and Pinterest. There's a lot of photos. There's just not a lot of antics. Like, I think of TikTok as a clown show. And that's what it is. It's just like super entertaining. You're not supposed to take anything serious on TikTok. And that's kind of what Instagram is. So I think probably the Americans flooding RedNote from TikTok are going to bring more of that entertainment. I know I have tried to. I've posted about 10 videos. But anyway, I broke down my observations into like straight up positives, some negatives, there's not many, and then I have my other category. So positives, the people have been super warm and welcoming. Like, the average everyday Chinese does not interact with Americans any more than we interact with Chinese. So it's been really eye-opening for them and exciting and just something really different and probably something that they've longed for, like to really understand what Americans are actually like and not what they see on the news or in the movies, which has been kind of cool. The one thing I love most about RedNote is that the algorithm resets. Like, in an hour, you can change the algorithm to relearn what you're interested in. So if you're searching for videos about, I don't know, China, traveling in China, you're going to get a ton of those all of a sudden very quickly. And then if you change like 2 hours later, you just want to look at cats, you're going to start getting a lot of videos about cats. Fashion, like skincare. Like, I realized, although I was posting about skincare, I wasn't getting videos about skincare because I really wasn't watching skincare videos. And so I intentionally started watching skincare videos, and all of a sudden, now my feed is flooded with skincare videos, which is kind of cool. Like, I don't even know how the Instagram algorithm works. I don't feel like it understands me at all. And even the TikTok algorithm doesn't reset that quickly. It takes a while and a lot of your own personal behaviors. And so as your behavior changes on RedNote, the app changes to adapt to you. I have really loved that part of it. There's a lot better engagement on my posts on RedNote than there are on either Instagram or TikTok. In fact, I've been on, like I said, 7 days, and I have 28,000 followers already. I have 8,000 comments on 10 posts. Some of them are static photos, most of them are videos, and a ton of likes. And there's actually another feature, and I'll show you here. There's a feature where you can tell the algorithm to show this specific video to more people, which is not something that you have the opportunity to do. Instagram and TikTok also control what you see, and at least you have the impression that you can yourself influence how many people see a specific video or image that you've enjoyed. We don't have that opportunity on TikTok or Instagram. The Chinese, like I said, are super welcoming, and they're like dying to help you. There's a lot of tutorials on like everyday Mandarin, and I actually started following this one dude who he loves American culture, and especially urban American culture and urban American slang. And so his videos are always focused on teaching you the equivalent slang in Mandarin. So he I jotted it down. I don't remember exactly how to say it, like this is lit or that's dope, like those kind of things. So that's super cool. I love that. The app has also adapted to all of these foreign and particularly English speaking users coming aboard. And they, about midweek, activated a feature that lets you translate Chinese comments into English. You have the option to, I think I'll try to put that up there, but you have the option to reset the app or set the app to English, but it still showed a ton of Mandarin and didn't translate automatically. In the beginning, I was screenshotting comments that seemed like I would want to respond to them, like especially if they were longer or they had a question mark, and I would copy the text into Google Translate. But now there's a translate feature, and I'll show you that here. And you can see that the app just goes ahead and translates it, which is terrific, and then I'm able to respond much more quickly and effectively. And of course, that builds up the engagement. Those are, the last positive is there's no politics allowed of any kind, like at all. You cannot talk about politics. And I find that refreshing. I don't want to talk about politics. I certainly don't want to talk about you know who. And so that's kind of nice. It's like, it feels like I'm escaping to another place that I have longed for just to like get away. So that's kind of cool. Negatives, I think it's a negative that the vibe is more like Instagram than TikTok. Again, hopefully we'll bring more of that vibe. There's like 300 million apparently RedNote users, and as of the end of the week, there were 1 million new Americans. So we're still a huge minority, but hopefully we'll bring that vibe. And the Chinese, like that I've interacted with, are really longing for that. They really, really, really want to see what we're about. And, you know, I think they're looking to be entertained. They do use this app more like Google, really, in their everyday lives. They use it to search recipes. They use it to find places to go, places to visit, interesting things to do. Fashion. They use it for search much more than I've ever used Instagram for. And I guess really a lot of people use TikTok for, and I've done that too. So again, because it's not really like TikTok, I think it's a negative that there's not a lot of lip syncing or dancing and silly entertainment, the stuff that I love about TikTok and I'll miss on Sunday if TikTok does go black in the United States. There's also not any American cultural content. Like, you're not going to get that whole Luigi, like, rage. That's not happening unless we all kind of create it on the site. But even then, like, are the Chinese going to understand that? They're not going to understand who Luigi is. I've seen a couple of Luigi things, but it's not like the rage that it was here. And so that would obviously be missing on RedNote. Who knows? Like, things are changing very quickly. In terms of how friendly people are in the comments, I went in and looked at my 10 posts. I have 8,000 comments and only one of them was negative. And obviously my nail art is controversial. You don't see a lot of guys in China apparently with nail art, painted nails, manicures, and this one guy called me an old aunt, like whatever. One negative comment. I think that's actually it. Here's my page. If you want to follow me over on RedNote, search me in the search option. Carmine NYC over there. And I'd be happy to answer questions and show you around and help you figure out, you know, what I know. So that's it, guys. Join me on RedNote. It's been super fun. And I'm going to miss TikTok, but like, whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. Catch you later.